Ocarina of Time. What's going on, guys? It's Mad Ice here, and we're going to be playing some Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. Now, if you guys don't know, this is actually my favorite game of all time. I played this game for probably over 100 hours as a kid, constantly just picking up this game and jumping in, doing the randomest things. Didn't really have a walkthrough, and I was a kid, you know, I didn't know much of what I was doing. I actually never really understood the game and didn't get very far in the game. I know I never beat it as a child. But now in the last few recent years, I have came back and beaten the game on normal difficulty. I've never beat the game on Master Quest, and I'm hoping to do a series on that in the future. That would be pretty cool. Other than that, yeah, I mean, this game is nostalgic for me. Every time I hear about Zelda, this is the game I remember, and I come back and play it all the time. Just as a side note, guys, I want to let you know the overlay I did not create myself. I actually got it from a guy on a Zelda dungeon, and let you know his name is Terminus on Zelda dungeon. Also, I may be using a walkthrough guide every once in a while during this playthrough to help me out, because I do plan to do 100% completion, get all the golden skulltulas, get all the heart pieces, get all the items, big Goron sword, side quests, things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy that. That's a little bit of a bonus for this series. Also on the channel, I'm doing a Breath of the Wild playthrough, a Super Mario Odyssey playthrough, and a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 playthrough. Let me know what series you're most interested in and what you enjoy watching, what other games you like playing, and things like that in the comments down below. And please like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and you can come back and see future content. Alright, I'm sorry for that super long intro, guys, but without further ado, let's jump in to Zelda Ocarina of Time 3. And we're going to pick save file number 1. Make sure I got the controls. There we go. I'm actually going to rename the character to my name, which is Matt. I'm not going to play as Link because I'm a better hero than Link. Alright. If you guys weren't aware, if you haven't ever played this game, this is where The Legend of Zelda first was created as a 3D game back in 1998. This is a 3D remake on the 3DS, which I think came out in 2011. And yeah, I mean, this game set the standards for RPGs and open world games of today. If you look back on the original game, and even this game, you know, they kind of look outdated, and they're not the best combat-wise and puzzle-wise, but they have some of the best open world design and targeting system, the combat, everything was super advanced for the game. This is definitely one of the greatest games. The vast, deep forests of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. Deku. Children of the forest, Fury, live here with me. Each Fury has his or her own guardian. However, one boy who does not have a Oh man. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Yeah, guys, we can argue if it's Navi or Navi all day. I call her. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words. Words. Dost thou sense it? Climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. So long the Fury Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, war, tremendous evil, in my power, is nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. Youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him. Not have much left. Fly, Navi, fly! Fate of the forest, nay, the world depends on it. Yeah, I know, guys, I could be a professional book reader, ebook reader, you know. Some great commentary. A1++. Not really. Don't listen to it.
Hello.
Mute the audio and without the comment. Hey! Yeah, the 3D remake of this game looks... Obviously it's not up to the graphics of today's standard, but for a 3D game, it definitely... 3DS game, very good. Very good. How many... This good.
Hello.
2D side-scroll like Kirby and that, but... Anyway, hello Matt. Wake up. Great Deku Tree wants to... Matt, get up. Man, I'm trying to sleep. Hey, come on. Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yeah? Trying to sleep. Finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Let's get going, right now. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Here we go. And we're finally able to take control of Link. Actually, sorry, Matt. Here we are in the Fairy Forest. Who's that? Yahoo! Hi, Matt. What's going on? Make sure I got the... I think I'm into either. There we go. Might need it. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Sorry, I jumped through. I'll wait for you here. Matt's house. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's get to... Now, when you first start off, it's kind of confusing. You don't really know what you're supposed to be doing, but with a little help from me. Here. So we first want to jump over to here. If you read the sign, it says the hole of L. Let's go through this small hole. Stand in front of the hole and push circle pad toward it. When the action icon shows enter, press A to crawl inside. And I don't know if I want to go into a hole of L. I don't want to take any L's, but I don't have a choice. So off we go. Now we're on the other side. Read what this sign says. Viewpoint with targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can look forward with L. Stop moving and then change the direction you're facing, or hold down L for a little while. Get you oriented in the direction you want to face. Hold L, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around. Try doing this now. That is true. You are able to do that. Now, we're going to make our way through this maze, and you can't hear it. There is a boulder, which is right there. Let's dodge that real quick. Get some rupees while we're here, and look at that. What is that? It's a chest. Visit the house of the Know-It-All brothers to get your answers to all your item-related questions. See what we got right here. Very first item in this game, guys. It is the Kokiri sword. Tap on the lower screen to open the gear subscreen and then tap the weapon to equip it. There is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri. You can borrow it for a little while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. They actually spelled practice wrong right there. And guys, I actually am playing on an emulator. I do own this game on the 3DS, but I do not have a a 3DS capture card, so I'm not able to record straight off of my 3DS, and that's why my controls are a little bit weird right now. I'm actually playing on a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I have set up Bluetooth to my computer, playing on the emulator. Like I said, I do own a copy of Ocarina of Time 3D on my 3DS. I just record on there, so that's why I'm recording on here. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while L targeting, press A as you move right or left. Backflip while L targeting, press A as you move backwards. Do a roll attack while L targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready while L targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. Jump attack does double damage. You can use L targeting on the stone next to me. Practice. So, jump sideways, like he said. Also backflip. Got some rupees for that. Jump attack and attack it. Yeah, there's a lot of cool. Like I said, this game introduced a lot of pretty cool targeting that didn't exist back in 1998, games. You see green arrow mark above an object, you can target with L. In other words, if you press and hold L, when you see the green arrow mark above an object, you can lock on. Release L, the lock will be released. If there are any other objects with L or with arrow above them, you can press L rapidly to cycle between objects. You can target the stones next to the sign for practice. And yes, that is true. You can keep hitting the L button really quickly and you'll be able to hit them all. Cycle between targets very quickly. Now don't actually cut this sign, because if you read it, cut grass with your sword. If you swing with B, cut horizontally. L as you swing will cut vertically. Horizontally, sign got it. B is a vertical. And we can cut all these B's. Yep, okay. And now read the last sign as we make our way out. Thrust attack signs. Thrust with your sword, press the directional pad towards your target while L targeting, then press B. There we go. That's perfect. So now, our main objective, it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. We're supposed to go meet the Deku Tree, but while we're here, I actually have something else we have to do. I'm going to show off real quick. I'll show you guys the dialogue. If you haven't actually played this game, don't want to jump straight through. Rush it. I actually want to understand kind of what's going on. Jump across those pillars right there. You actually do get some rupees for jumping across. Real quick, I'm going to go over here and we're going to check out where the Deku Tree is. Talk to this guy, he won't let us in. Can't get by him. So, hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? Without a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't even funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to go help the Great Deku Tree with both the sword and shield ready? What? Right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you're going to pass through here, you should at least equip the sword and the shield. Yeesh. Like I was just saying, yeah, we can't actually go see the Great Deku Tree. We do have to get a shield, which I wanted to show you guys real quick. Here's another thing. Hey Matt, look this way. Over here with L and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. If a fairy flies near a person or thing, press L to look in that direction. Use L targeting, you can talk to people from a distance like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press L just to look forward. Try it. Great, I know that. So, we actually have to go get enough rupees to buy the shield, and if I remember right, I think it's 50. It might actually be 40. I could be. So you just run around the Courteous forest. You find rupees, scattered about. They're in grass. There's one up there. You can throw rocks and destroy grass, and you'll get rupees sometimes. It's useful to check out a little bit of everything. Rupees. Go ahead and run up here, and 5-piece rupee up here if I don't fall off, which I am because my sensitivity is terrible on this controller right now. Hopefully I can change that later. Try this again. Target correctly. Target correctly. There we go. Okay. Definitely gonna have to adjust that sensitivity. Hopefully it'll make it a little easier later. Talk to her, see what she has to say. You came all the way up here? You're a real man. Look, isn't this a view? Sorry. Isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with the camera options and look around the forest. Yes, if we do go there, we can look around. Pretty nice. Oh, sorry. Pretty nice. Like I said, I think we need 50 rupees. It might actually be 40. Or be sure. If I can find one. Alright, I think in one of these houses you rupees. Come in here, you can actually open up all the chests. Work with me. Yep, there's 5 rupees, that's good. 1 rupee. I think these other 2 chests have recovery hearts in them. Just to check and make sure while we're here. Oh no, it has a 5-piece rupee, that's good. Now that we got 60 rupees, I'm gonna go ahead and head back and buy our shield. And then we should be able to enter the forest and talk to the Great Deku Tree. Got another 5-piece rupee, which you can actually get by jumping back over that. I think that's actually, you know, like a bug or a glitch. You can jump back and forth, and I think you'll keep getting it. Getting the 5 rupees? 40 rupees, okay. So it's okay. Now we got the shield. You can press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while L targeting, you can move while defending. If I don't want to buy anything else, thank you. Go ahead and equip our shield while we're in here. And real quick, just to give you guys a little quick tutorial, we can hold the R stick like it said, and we can defend our shield up. We can aim around. Also L target, we can walk around while we're shield up. Now let's go back and talk to Mido. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least have equipped a sword and a shield. Huh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku. What's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Dude, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. He's pretty mad, but you know what, bud? If you had a sword and a shield, you might be able to go help and the Great Deku Tree help. But you don't. So these are our first enemies in the game. These are Deku Baba plants. And you can cut them down and get Deku sticks, which is a new item. And swing it with whichever button we equipped it with, and we can put it away also. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and equip these just so we have them. Put them on the Y or the X button. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and fill up on them. Just because these plants keep respawning. And we will need some of these sticks later. Make sure I have enough. Max amount we can carry, you know, default right away without an upgrade is 10. And there's 8, so I'll be fine with that for now. And here is the Great Deku Tree. I'm back. O Navi, thou hast returned. Matt, welcome. Listen carefully to I, Deku Tree, about to tell thee. I slumbered these past moons must have been restless and nightmare. Servants of evil gain strength. Foul climate invades the land and called nightmare to the barely felt it. Matt, the time has come to test thy courage. First, I need thee to break the curse, thy wisdom and courage. Thou have courage enough to undertake the task? Yes. Then enter, brave Matt. Thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Matt. Matt, when Navi speaks, the fairy icon to listen well to her words of wisdom. Sorry if I'm kind of pausing between sentences, talking a little rough. My throat is actually very gotten some drink, but that's not the point of this episode. So, we make our way inside the Great Deku Tree, and look at that. Here we are. Now, I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but that's actually going to be all for this episode. I want to thank all you guys for watching, and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video and you want to see more of this. Subscribe and it'll be able to pop up in your feed and you can keep watching the series. Thank you so much. Like I said, also we have other playthroughs on the channel. On the Nintendo Switch, we have Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If you guys want to see any other games, please let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.